Hello and welcome back to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play video and podcast of our Legend of the Ramblehouse Saints. So, when last we left our heroes, they were in the middle of a pretty nasty fight against just three orcs who have managed to hold their own. Pretty well, actually. I mean, we're in the, fourth round of combat, and all three orcs are still standing. That's been unheard of so far.
Well, to be fair, they did launch Credo in a catapult.
I mean, yeah, that
to be
was
fair,
funny as hell. I enjoyed it. Okay. So we're going to pick up right where we left off, and it is now Spike Lee's turn. Oh, Spike, what would you like to do, madam?
I am going to pick off a little prick off my arm, and I'm just going to do one shot at this guy. A bolt. Test the waters, see how the night's going to go here. Okay. We're early.
All right. So you let that bombardier really have it and shake him. And I believe that takes us to Credo. Credo, she just shook
all
this
right.
guy.
Well, step up here, and we are going to let loose two attacks, first targeting the shaken man.
Okay.
And battle axe. And wild attack, and -2, and roll.
Hit with a raise. Let's see what happens to
All
this poor
right.
orc. Oh, he is going to be shaken again, which will apply a wound to him. And he's going to try and soak that wound. And he does not soak that wound. Did it not restore theirs? Apparently not. All right. That is your
Is he still on his
first attack. He is
feet?
still on his feet.
All right. He's going to get the axe again. If it would actually take it. There we go.
Yeah, everything is running a bit laggy tonight. Oh, that's a big old miss. And he drops a Benny to turn a miss into a raise.
All right, let's give him the business end of this this axe here.
All right, that causes a wound. He's up to 3 of those. So he is going to try and soak that. And he fails. So he is at 3 wounds, but not yet incapacitated. All right, from there, we go to...
Alrighty, and that will end my turn.
We go to Blizz. Oh, Blizz.
Blizz is having some technical difficulties. He refreshed and the server is being laggy.
Okay. I'm going to pause the recording and we're going to get our audio worked out real quick. Okay, technical issues should be all fixed up now, so we're going to get right back at it, where it is now Blizz's turn.
All right, let's see here. We've got 3 of these fuckers. I'm going to cast 3 bolts.
Okay.
Starting with this one right there.
Let him have it. Well, the first go was a miss. The second one was also a miss.
That was just Benny on the
Benny,
first
sorry.
one. That's fine. I'm still going after this one.
A miss. And since you can't spread the love, put it all on one guy, and it's not looking so hot.
Nope, but I just sit there just... Why won't you die?
All right, and that will take us to...
Well, I was going to move, but
Oh.
the game's paused.
Sorry about that. There we go.
I did not mean to click the one, so I am unshaking myself.
Ah. Makes sense. All right.
Now I'm done.
Thid.
All right. Thid brought Kratos back after he got launched from the catapult. Finally made his way back up here. Let me use the measuring tool here real quick.
Check.
And
On the left-hand side, you see the little guy that has the backpack?
yeah.
Click him. Click him.
Not difficult terrain. Okay, yeah. So we're looking at 5. Let's see the range of these fancy grenades that I got.
369. Or 3612.
369.
Sorry, 3612.
Okay, so it'll be in my second, so that's just a -2 on the throw.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then Thid will just lob one of these grenades at old boy up on the
All right.
top here. So I don't have the drop, nothing like that. -2 for range. Go say Kratos. I'm going for the one up top. And misses. How's my result? That
Hold
bad.
on.
Jeez.
I got you fixed.
Why's my range of 6.35?
I am...
Is
not
it
100%
measuring from
sure.
center to center?
Oh, yeah. Measure from edge to edge.
Well, I mean, I didn't measure. Like,
The game automatically.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I targeted
It probably
him.
did it.
But you can move.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just move a little bit and then let me hit my things.
I'll fix it.
I just want to stay an inch from Kratos. Somewhere in there. And
Hold on. I'm adjusting the...
yeah, so I was going to use a
Penalty.
Benny to try that again, but this
There.
way I'm actually in the proper range. So Benny on that last attack roll. Okay, it didn't want to roll it. So let's try that again. Any better? No, pretty close. Alright. That will be the end of Thid's turn. He caught it on the rock on the way up.
All right. But before that happens,
No, sorry.
we need to roll a deviation for that grenade.
Oh yeah, I forgot that they
All right. So it goes 8 inches to the 7 o'clock. So it lands way off in a... let's see. So 7 o'clock would be down this way. Hold on. There we go. Down this way, 8 inches. So it's not going to hit anybody.
What's the like is there a other type of grenade? Like why is it called an accurate grenade? Is there just a regular grenade?
If you make them, yes.
Okay. So what's the difference on those two? Between an accurate and a
Those
regular?
have the accuracy enchantment on them.
If you look, it had a +1 item modifier to hit.
Oh, is that what that was from? Okay.
Yes.
It's from the accuracy. Cool.
Indeed. All right. So at the top of round 5, it is Thid's turn again.
All right. Well, Ted's going to feel the weight of this other accurate grenade he has and try it again. And how close am I this time? Because I guess if I get too close, is the rock going to give him cover?
Mm-hmm.
What was that, sorry?
Yes.
Okay. So I was trying to think of place I can go, but I think this will be about the best. So let's hope for a better roll. Boop.
Hey,
Hey,
that hits
hit
him.
it. And not enough to damage. But I hit him.
Credo.
All right. Well, we are going to take 2 swings. We're going to go after the shaken guy right here first.
Okay.
All right. Wild attack and better rolls. -2.
There we go. Not all of our dice hates us tonight.
Indeed, that's a raise.
Hit with a raise. Let's get him out of here.
Ooh. All right. And that takes him... Did he turn invisible?
He gone.
He should
Kratos
have
sent
turned
him to the
invisible.
Shadow Realm.
I can still
there.
Yeah, I could still highlight where he's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it may have just changed his opacity. Let's
Which
see.
is good, considering we've been having issues with seeing through dead people.
You knocked the green out of him, Kratos.
No, it didn't officially change his opacity, but hey. All right, and your second attack, Credo.
All right. Let's get this guy here. Wild attack. -2. And roll. Oh, that's not quite a big number. We'll take it, though. We can always Benny the damage.
And so far, you're not hurting him. As you adjust a bit, you wreck him. Oh, yeah. It is indeed changing the opacity of those guys.
And now I am no longer enraged because it has been 5 rounds.
You going to move it all?
Nope, I'm going to catch my breath real quick.
All right, so this guy, he has his own accurate grenade, and he's going to take advantage of the fact that it is an area of effect weapon. Let's see here. Does a small blast template. So I am going to grab one of those. And right there, throwing it dead in between to get you both.
Does it have to go through more than half of our
About half.
square?
And
I mean, besides the quarter inch, it'll be half for both.
yeah. All right, so that is going to be this. He is chucking it more than 3 inches. So he's got that. And oops. Let us target him and him. And then he throws it. And he succeeds. And neither of you are harmed by it. He's not too thrilled with that, because that was his last accurate grenade. And that takes us to Blizz.
All right, so taking a look, I see Kratos exhausted. And he's kind of the one who's been doing the most here, so I will just cast Relief on Kratos, getting rid of his fatigue.
And it only hits one thing. It doesn't hit the vulnerable too.
Nope, because I did not get a raise.
Got it.
All right.
And that's me.
Let me get rid of this blast template. And it goes to Spike.
Alrighty. So this guy's on like an elevated wreck area.
Yep.
Okay. I think I will just pass.
Holding?
No, I think I'm gonna put protection on Kratos
Okay.
because I don't trust him. In the nicest way possible.
Oh, I'm echoing from somebody.
Kristen.
It was probably me. I had my computer louder than normal.
Ah.
Do I need to roll for this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I can't remember. I haven't cast this in a while.
Oh, that's going to be a raise, which means
Goddamn
his
pro.
he's going to get the +4.
Yep, you're gonna have to pull that active effect over for me.
Please don't die.
There we go.
It's only a +2, but it goes directly to his toughness rather than an armor bonus.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Straight to his toughness. All right. And Spike is up once again.
Dang, look at me go. Okay, now that I don't necessarily have to worry about Kratos, I'm going to pluck one little spike off and, I don't know, say like a good luck spell to myself, and I'm going to shoot him with my bolt.
All right. Let him have it. You successfully hit him as you launch that cactus spline right into him.
Ooh!
Oh! Oh! Look at those dice
What the
go.
shit?
Needless to say, he's going to try and soak some of that.
You just had to talk shit about her dice earlier.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm going to talk shit about her dice often if that's the result.
All right, so he takes it from 4 wounds. Why did it? Oh, he already had a wound. That's why. And he is he should not be shaken because he succeeded. And that was a solid hit. He is looking like he is standing there on his last legs. And then it is his turn. He snarls some more obscenities in his language. And then he is going to throw one of these at Kratos. And it should take the range into account. Let me make sure it did. Indeed it did. He does not like that, so he's going to spend one of his bennies. And that's still a miss. Yeah, we'll let it stand there. And then he is going to move down to there. And then it is Blizz's turn.
All right, so he just threw another alchemist fire. So I'm going to shoot a bolt at him. That's the problem. There we go. Just one. But since I have the fear going, I have a -1 to that. It's still enough to hit him.
Indeed.
You know what? I'm going to Benny that damage. And apparently, yeah, it's just too scared.
Indeed. All
And
right.
that's me.
So that takes us to Credo, who now
All
has
right.
this glowing energy about him from the spell that Spike cast.
All right, so he is up this rock face.
Yep,
Pretty steep rock face on this side.
indeed. It would require an athletics check to get up there.
Ah, that's fine. We're going to hoist our weapon away since we have the mental capacity and forethought to do so. And then we will attempt to climb.
Go ahead and make your athletics check before you move,
All right,
because there's a wall in your way.
got it. All right, and we will take this as a multi-action, so I will have that -2 on that.
Not looking good for the home team. Oh, there we go. All right, so that gets you up past the wall that I had to put in there. And you still have some movement left, I believe.
Yep, I'm going to move into within 1 inch of him. Redraw my weapon as my 2 limited free actions, and we will hit him 1 time. And that will be with the -2. And you know what? We're going to wild attack.
Oh, there's an ace. And that is a total of a hit.
All right, as we swing this battle axe around.
For a single wound, he is going to try and soak it. And he does not. And I assume you guys are going to finish these 3 off. So
Absolutely.
that will
Yep.
take us out of the fight. And let me change these guys so you can loot what's left on them. Dang it.
I'm just going to take the one that's up here and kind of huck his body down for everybody else to reach him.
I'll move over to this one.
I'll check out this one.
All right, so there you go. First guy is set up. You chucked him down.
Yep, and I'm just going to slide down the hill.
And then this guy gets transformed into a merchant sheet. And let me change the prices so you guys don't have to buy stuff off the corpse.
Oh, nothing I want.
All right.
And
So,
can you slide me through the wall real quick?
yeah.
I can't open either of them.
All right, 2 of them are done. Let me pull Credo back down. And the last guy. Damn it. Okay, so as I'm finishing this up, you guys hear a lot of ruckus coming from back in the area of the Hope Spring beacon. There, all 3 of them have been modified to, so you guys, whoops, I don't think I did permissions on that last guy. There you go.
None of them have anything worth anything to me.
No. Those the leather leggings.
Mm-hmm.
I guess my only thought is like them just, if I remember right, they're super heavy. Yeah, everything's
8
super
pounds.
heavy in this game.
True story.
Okay, yeah, I won't mess with them.
But shenanigans over by the Hope Spring?
Sounds like it.
Well, let's go.
Well, I would like to be healed slightly before we leave.
Oh,
Yeah.
Awkward.
I can take a minute and attempt some healing on you.
Say that one's 10 minutes.
no.
Okay, do you want me to use power instead? Time crunch thing?
Well, I mean, we spent time looking at bodies to see what they had, so that just could have been done during that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, cool. So I won't use that then. So, 2 wounds if you had more than one.
Nope, only had 1.
Cool. You're all patched up, bud.
All right. So as you guys rush back towards the Hope Spring beacon, the stench of blood and smoke is hanging pretty thickly in the air. You hear the crackling of fires, mingling with the war cries of orc raiders and the screams of townsfolk. The beacon is still burning brightly, illuminating the pool down there at the bottom of the Hope Springs waterfall, as well as what looks to be a rough hole. Let's see. Yeah, you guys would be able to see it from there. It looks like there's a hole right in the wall here.
I don't have any vision on this map. It's a black screen.
I had to refresh.
Let me refresh real quick then.
Yeah, I got vision.
I'm also refreshing because I had no vision.
What the hell?
I was.
Oh, now I can see.
I'm refreshing.
And we had already checked this side, right?
Yes.
I'm
The
trying to
only thing
remember back.
that has changed that you can currently see is that there is a hole in the wall right here.
Right, but what I'm saying is the last time we went through, we did check this area.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. I thought so, but because I remember Thid blew himself up right here.
Indeed, he did.
But, alright. Kratos, there looks like the wall over here might be compromised. You want to check it out?
Yep, time to go check it out.
I will just do a notice check as we go by to make sure nothing has changed.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not running.
Kratos, don't move anymore.
Yeah,
Yep.
so just kind of peeking this direction and towards whatever like the hole is.
All right.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
So, Kratos, as you rush ahead of everybody else, and I'm going to pause now because he's too busy looking at other things, you see what can only be described as chaos incarnate. It's this huge humanoid. He's easily 10 feet tall. And as you're looking over at him, this is what he looks like.
Looks like my
Yeah,
kind of challenge.
Oh, and I gotta clear it from the other side here.
Oh, look. The giant.
Challenger
Now-
approaches.
Each of his limbs are chained, and at the other end of each chain is an orc. Looks like 2 of those Beastmaster orcs have a hold of his legs, and 2 more regular orc warriors have a hold of his arms. However, as he sees you guys, he screams out in a language that I'm not sure if any of you understand. I forgot to add it to his sheet so I could throw it out there.
I do not speak giant.
Do any of you speak giant?
It's a good question. It does not appear any of my
Sorry.
languages.
Good.
No.
Thid sure does.
All right. So you hear this creature roar out, and it goes, "Squishies!" And that is where the fight begins.
Wait, what did he say? You cut out really bad when you
Oh,
did your voice.
I think I hit the noise gate, or the noise cap. He shouts "Squishies" very loudly.
I'm a goddamn cactus.
As a free action, I'll just tell Kratos. He called you a puss.
All right, right at the top. One of the beast tamers looks up at it, shouts out in giant as well, "Kill them! Kill them, Crusher!" And he is getting a intimidation check. Actually, it's going to be him and him. Let me trash that. And do this. His intimidation is D6 versus his spirit. And let's see how this works for them. Come on. It's not letting me do his intimidation, so I'm going to roll it from here. And he does not succeed. That takes us to Spike.
Game's paused.
Okay. Spike's a little concerned. Again, looking at the giants, looking at Kratos, looking back at the scary people. I'm going to cast protection on my friend. If I can click on it without scrolling off. Beautiful. And I think I want to move where we're not all standing together. I don't really want to get closer. That'll be it.
The brave cactus runs away.
All right, and
You got it.
is up. Wait. The one called Crusher is up, and he is going to run. So he goes, and he drags all 4 of them with him.
Do they stay on their feet or do they get knocked prone?
I was going to roll that in just a moment.
Awesome.
So he comes rushing forward, which is putting these guys being dragged behind him. And these guys all need an agility check at -2. Or no, an athletics check to keep their feet.
Does Credo have the protection active on him?
Yep, I
Okay.
put it back on.
All right, so the two guys on his legs literally got dragged. The two beast tamers were able to keep their feet. So he is... That is going to make these guys vulnerable. Because I don't think there's a... Oh, there it is. And vulnerable. He is vulnerable and prone. All right. This beast tamer is looking... She will get a notice check so that way she can realize who is the most dangerous. And she starts shouting at him to head towards the gnome in Giant. Let's see if it works. Unless he, like, busts. Which he didn't. He is focused on what he is focused on. This guy, he stands up. And at the end of his turn, he's just hanging on for dear life. But at the end of his turn, he will no longer be vulnerable. And that takes us to Thid. Thid, who can now see the giant that he heard.
So Thid's first going to say, Blitz, she doesn't like you very much either. And so Thid will move to here and cast Boost Trait. Boost Trait's a range, though, so I could actually hit
Up to your smarts.
up to my smarts, which is a D10. I could hit Credo. Okay. So actually, I won't move there. I always get healing. That confused. So, it'll say, Credo, or Blizz, she really doesn't like you. And he will cast Boost Trait on Blizz and on Credo.
Okay, so that's 2, or that's 1 extra power point.
Yeah, so it'll be 3 total. I'll hit it on Spike Lee as well. So 4 total. Let's see how this goes. Not great.
That's a success. That's 1 step.
I know. Okay, but do I have to do everybody's the same, or can I change the trait? That's what I want.
It has to be the same trait if they're on the same casting.
Same casting. Okay. So we'll up everybody's. Your 2 hit would be your fighting.
Correct.
So, yep, everybody will be included, including myself, and that'll be. Do I have to add a PowerPoint for myself?
Yep.
Or am I always in? Okay, so that's 2 PowerPoints to cast, and then 3 more for everybody. So everybody's fighting goes up a step.
Okay.
And then minus.
And
3 more.
that'll take us from Thid to the other orc, who is picking himself up and getting rid of that vulnerable. Then it is Blizz's turn.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hit that.
Is my fighting normally a D10?
No, I'd say I probably used it before. And,
Yeah, it must have had a raise.
yeah,
I'll have to see what it was.
because mine doesn't tell me my base anymore.
Yeah, my base note that I had put in went away when it upgraded.
Yeah.
Who's echoing?
It's not echoing. You're hearing D being upset about going to bed.
Oh, well, I would be upset about going to bed too. All right, now they happen to be in just a lovely, lovely rotation.
A nice little cluster.
Yeah. So let's take a look here. I did not try to move. What's going on here? Okay, that is not the template I need.
So with us playing gridless, you can use the regular cone template and you just drag it out to 9 inches. And then you can direct it in any direction.
How do I spin that again?
Delete it. Change from the C to the actual cone.
Ah, okay.
And then you can, in any direction, and then you just pull it out to 9 inches.
All right, so
Just like
I
that.
need to move forward a bit. So I'm moving forward. Wrong button. Got to switch back to the movement tool. Scooch forward.
Go big or go home.
Oh, I'm going big.
Look at that.
If I sketch it over just to the right a little bit, it'll catch 4 of them. So that's what I'll do. But I won't actually adjust it. Oh, you could do that way. That works. So then that works. I will be spending an extra 2 power points to up the damage on it.
Okay.
Spending 4 power points total.
Ooh.
Oh no. No.
Oh, there's an ace. There you go. There's a raise on top of it, so an extra D6.
That's what I needed. Don't assign damage or click because I'll have to go through and
Yeah. Modify
add
each
the
by
extra D6 to each of them. Oh God,
Oh, a little better.
a little bit better. Of course, the big guy. Let's see how this works. It's still not enough to do anything.
All right.
And now damage is right.
Okay, so that guy just gets completely obliterated. Then the first tamer is going to try and soak it. She stops one of the wounds, so that's it for her. And the other tamer also going to try and soak it. Oh, there we go. And she stops it cold.
Oh shoot, I forgot my +1 on those, but I don't think it really mattered.
No.
10 isn't enough to shake Crusher, is it?
Nope.
Okay, didn't think so. All right, that's my turn.
That takes us to Kratos.
Well, my turn's going to be easy. Seems like this big guy's coming for me. And while I'm still in my right state of mind, we're just going to take a total defense. Let him come to me.
All right. Fid with the Black Joker. You were up first.
Alright, so Thid is gonna see that Liz's ability wasn't as effective as what he thought it should have been. So Thid is firstly gonna move. Come over here behind Blizz, see everybody. He is going to spend a Benny to get back 5 power points.
Alrighty.
And then he will cast Boost Trait. What trait do you need boosted for your modifier, Blizz?
My modifier
Or for your spells?
would be spell casting.
Just in general. That's just
Yeah. That's the name of the skill.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like can I boost just spellcasting, or does
Yep.
it have to be like an attribute
No, you can boost
Well,
the
you-
skills.
associated? Okay.
You just boosted fighting, which is a skill as well. So
Okay, I didn't know if it was just based off of the
Nope.
base skill of it. So okay, so if I do that for Spike Lee, it's the same thing. She's got spellcasting.
No, she uses faith.
Okay, all right. So I will just do Blizz for the regular 2 power points, and so you can bump yours up 1. Your spellcasting up 1. And that will be his turn.
All right. Credo.
All right, this guy hasn't walked up to me yet. We're just going to delay.
Holding. Okay, Spike.
I guess I'll scoot closer. I feel like I'm gonna die.
You definitely die if you don't do any damage to it.
Yeah, it turns out. I'm gonna pluck a spike off of me, and I just want a ready bolt for like when he steps onto the sand.
Okay.
what's your smarts die?
Oh, you got to be within 4 inches.
Or, well, can I
That's his
use an
smarts
extra
times
power
2.
point to make it longer?
Oh, so you have to be within 8? Is that what you're saying, Mike?
Yeah, bolt's smarts
smarts
times
times
2.
Yep. So, right when it gets to the edge of the water,
Depending on where he goes.
yeah, it should be
But
in
if she spent
range.
an extra power point, she could extend that range.
All right. So that's effectively a hold. And he takes off, dragging them again. And he did not like that blast of ice. So he comes
So-
screaming up.
Fuck me. I expected the meat shield to actually do its fucking job.
I took one too many people. There we go. Actually, no, the body would go with him.
Yup.
So him coming out of the water and dragging people doesn't slow his pace?
Not with his strength.
I mean, we still have difficult terrain, even if you have good strength, right?
Indeed.
Okay.
And he was being slowed down by the difficult terrain.
Yeah, it automatically calculates the difficult
Right.
terrain.
All right. So as he gets up there, Spike can cast her spell now.
Yeah. I got this page. Ooh. Ooh. I'll take it.
All right. You hit him. He didn't like that. He roars as he's trying to shake it off. And he successfully shakes it off. Imagine that squeal, but at a much deeper pitch. And then on his turn, he is going to swing the dead orc at Blizz. The dead orc that's attached to the spike chain. And Whoops. That was supposed to be against Blizz. Blizz's parry is 8, so that is actually going to be a miss. You know what? He's angry enough.
And when he's finished, I'll take my turn.
Okay. And still a miss. All right. He's just not having any luck there. And that'll be there to Credo.
All right. So this big thing walked up, completely ignoring me at this point.
Yeah, you hadn't heard him.
So I'm going to yell out, "Hey, asshole!" as I step up to him, and we are going to rage. And we're going to give him one good old big chop. Oh, I hit damage. Hold on.
I was going to say, that looks wrong. All right, so that would indeed be a hit, and that would cause 1 wound. Let's see if he soaks it. Oh, yeah, he soaks it. And after Credo is her turn. And from where she's sitting, she still has a hold of that. But she is going to let go. And she didn't like that either. So she moves. To there. So that's 4, 5, 6. Yep. And as she comes around, she is going to chuck a javelin at Blizz. That is going to hurt.
How is it only a TN4?
She chucked it at you.
Oh, that doesn't... Oh, so throwing things doesn't affect with parry?
She's more than an
Nice.
inch away.
Ah, that's right. So yeah, I'm gonna try to soak that. And I'm not.
All right, so you're still standing and shaking, but that hurt.
Yep.
That brings us to the other one who saw that he almost... and he can get to about, or she can get to about there. Let me check the range. Less than an inch, so she will drag her battle axe out. And wild attack with her frenzy. And she misses. So she is going to spend one of her bennies. Only one of those gets re-rolled. So it's just damage once. And that would be a wound to Credo, who successfully soaks it. Then this orc, he is doing his best to try and get the chains which have been basically manacled around his hands off, because he sees that dead body being used. So he is going to try to escape. There it is. Oh. And he slips free. And Credo will get a free attack on him as he's stepping out. with a couple of raises. All right, and he just gets absolutely obliterated. That takes us to Blizz. Ooh.
So I'm still shaken.
Yep.
If I try to retreat back to the healer, he's going to get a free attack on me.
Yeah, he's got reach.
But if I stand there and the initiative fucks, I'm dead anyway.
Do you have a potion in your bag?
Oh, that's right. I do have potions in my bag. So I'm going to drink one of those
Okay.
as first action.
So that removes 1 wound.
And then drink that as my second action.
All right. So that makes you invisible. And he looks confused as you just disappear.
And you're no longer shaken from being healed.
Right.
All right. So,
And that is my turn.
right at the top, we have Kratos with the red Joker.
Oh boy. Alright, we're going to give this guy 2 big gold swings with the axe. Since I'm here, I'm just going to start chopping into him. Alright, so wild attack and the -2 for the multi-action.
That's a hit. He's not that hard to hit. All right, and he is going to try and soak it. And he stops it.
Alright, and now time for the second one. Ooh, I don't like that.
All right,
I like
with a
that.
raise. And that will shake him.
Do I want to leave it there, though? Nah, we'll re-roll that.
He will try and soak it. And he does.
Alright, and that will end my turn.
All right, Thid.
Alright. So, Thid sees that Blue's got hit pretty good. He also
And then
sees that he
was
drinks a
vanished.
potion and that he disappears. So, Thid will say, Kratos, Bliss, I don't know where you went, but if you want some of my Vaseline, just tap me on the shoulder. And then Thid is going to move up to here, but trying to stay, I don't know what the measurement is here, trying to stay out of her reach, which is more than an inch. And he will do the same, pull out a javelin and chuck it at her.
Oh, yeah. Edge to edge, 1.06.
Yeah. Alright, so throw. And I got her. And she's orc, so I need to add 1 to the damage, right?
Yes.
All right, you hit her.
So damage. And then I right click on it. Or
One more won't make a difference.
okay, that's fine. So he will chuck.
Next time, the modifiers for better rolls, click that +1 damage roll modifier.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought they were all just
Nope.
like penalties and stuff, but okay, yeah, cool. And that will be his turn.
And she did not succeed at soaking it. All right, so then it's the big guy's turn. He's looking confused, but he knows that this guy right here keeps hitting him. And so he gets mad. And he swings that dead body around. Swinging it wildly even. You're not unarmed. It's not a touch attack, so he hits Kratos. And the body does an extra d6 of damage. So Kratos is going to be shaken. And then it goes to this tamer, who she is going to move up onto shore. And she's going to throw her last javelin. Yeah. All right. And that is going to be a hit with a raise. Shaking Kratos again.
Yep, and I will take that one.
All right. To the other tamer, who is currently marked as vulnerable. So she needs to become unshaken, and she succeeds. She draws her battle axe, and she is going to step right into Thid. And swing it with everything she has got. And she just misses. All right, Spike.
Okay. I agree. I see Blizz get pooed on and now he's gone. But I think what I'm going to do is take out. It's a free action to take out a weapon, my scythe.
Correct. And you get 2 free actions or 1 limited free action.
Okay. Can I take out my scythe and then run and smack this dude with my scythe?
You don't need to. You just have to be within 1 inch of him. You don't have to be up on him. So you can. Your movement's what, 6?
5.
5.
She'll have to run.
Yep, you'll have to run.
Okay.
But you don't need to roll because you only have to go 6 to get close enough.
Okay.
But you'll just take the penalty for running.
Okay.
Yep. She is in reach. -2.
Okay, thank you. That's what I was getting ready to ask. -2. Oh, I just hit the wrong thing.
Ooh,
Ew,
big ol'
no.
miss. Still a miss.
Oh my goodness. I'll try one more.
I was about to say, you still have 3 bennies.
Oh,
There you go.
there it is.
All right. That is a hit. And you shake her.
Okay. Suppress.
Blizz.
We're going to move around to there.
Okay.
Tap Thid on the shoulder. But I'm going to pop into existence.
It does like the 3rd grader joke and like gets tapped on the right shoulder and Blizz is on his left.
And I'm going to come in with claws.
All right.
Just 1.
Oh, hold on.
Do I get any...
Because she is no longer vulnerable. Or no, she is because she wild attacked. Never mind.
Do I get any bonuses for striking from invisibility?
Click the drop. Because she had no idea where you were.
You got the drop on me.
Ooh. That's a raise. And you shake her.
And just like heavy breathing, bleeding. Right. I am the dangerous one.
All right. So from Blizz goes to the next round. And this one down here that's shaken goes first. So she is going to attempt to become unshaken, and she does. She reaches back and yanks her battle axe off of her back. And she swings wildly at Spike. And she misses, so she's going to spend one of her bennies here. And turns a hit into a... What's that? Oh, okay, yeah, your target number's 5.
Yeah, I think her frenzy hit last time.
Yep, she would have hit with one of her frenzies and then a raise on the second attack.
All right. And... yeah. And then the other one... All right. This is going to hurt.
So, Spike, do you want to soak 2 wounds?
I sure do.
Oh.
Yeah, boy.
Oh. Click that soak roll. Don't critically fail this one. All right. So just a failure.
So she just took 6 wounds.
Jesus.
Well,
Do I have to do this one?
click that roll incapacitation card.
No.
Well, the good news is you're only bleeding out. Let's see what your injury is. You get hit in the leg and the guts, and I believe it has already applied them. Yes,
Why would she get 2 injuries?
because she was hit twice.
But only one of the attacks took her negative.
Yeah, you are correct. So let me... The first one did not take her negative, so that would be the leg. So I will remove that one. And she lies on the ground and is bleeding. And the orc cheers herself. Thid.
Oh, shit. So, Sid, kind of impressed with Blues coming out and fighting with his claws, because I think that's the first time we've seen your claws out, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So, we're going to do 2 actions here. First action, gonna heal Blizz. At -2. Roll. I got a fresh betting last time. Okay. Trying to get this off here. Not good.
It's not good.
You still
Yeah,
got
you're
one
gonna-
more Benny.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
stay your white dice.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
There we
Okay.
go.
2 wounds.
Alright. Liz, you got this one. And then he is going to move.
All right.
And-
And as you take off through there, you pass right through the big guy's reach.
Cool.
And he just misses you.
He's gonna say, "God damn, I'm almost out of Miracle Grow." He's gonna cast healing here, and I don't have any bennies because I'm gonna keep the people that are alive. And I failed it, but now I'm over here to hopefully interpose on her getting executed. And that's the end of its turn.
All right, so the big guy. Clearly he is angry. He is enraged even. And he is swinging that dead body around again at Credo. The dead body on the end of a chain. And he hits with a raise. So I have to add an extra d6 onto this for the dead body. Wait a second. I clicked the wrong thing, so... Oh, it came up the same thing, so it doesn't matter. All right. And... let me check something else out. Okay, nope. So, we'll apply that to Credo, and Credo.
Nope.
Credo just goes splat. The good news is that there's no orc on the end of that chain anymore, because that hit destroyed the orc. Wow, that's 2 characters, Nick.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh. No, you tried to soak. Never mind. So we'll click this, and then you click roll incapacitation. That's my bad. I was getting excited. I was getting super excited. All right, let's see what happens.
Deaths.
All right, so his leg gets injured. He is bleeding out.
So his leg's gone?
Injured.
Because that is a permanent injury.
He's just got a real bad limp for the rest of his life.
It reduces his running die, and it reduces his speed. So he'll need the plus 20 version of a heal. And as soon as he just smashes Credo into the ground, he thumps his chest for all he's worth. Then it is this lady. And she is no longer shaken. She is still vulnerable, but she sees a blizz there.
She does not see a blizz. I'm still invisible.
I thought you became visible.
Nope, it lasts for 5 rounds.
Oh. All right, so she will provoke from Blizz as she starts to take off.
Yeah, she can swing at me with a... I didn't roll for it to see if it was a raise or not, but it would be a -4, -6. Since I hit her, it would reduce the penalty by 2.
All right, so let's look that up real quick then.
Yep. Success character personal items are transparent. Any action taken against them that requires sight is made at a -4, -6 with a raise. Same penalty applies to notice rolls to detect the unseen presence.
Okay.
Reduce the penalty by 2 if the character's position is given away.
All right, so she is going to swing at you with the -2. -2. And she is swinging wildly. She's still in her frenzy. And she misses. That takes us to Blizz.
All right, I am fully healed. I'm just an outline. You know what? It's time for this. Hitting both of them. I should be able to hit both of them.
Yeah.
It's not letting me target her.
Just hold Alt and click on her.
No, because with the template there, it selects all valid targets in the template, but apparently...
Let's see if...
So just delete the template. We know it hits both of them, so you just delete it and then just select both of them without
Now
a template.
try it.
There we go. There we go. And I'm going to spend the extra 2 power points to up the damage. Which that is a success. So I'll just click raise damage.
And then don't hit end turn yet, Mike, when you're done.
Right. No, that's what it is.
Because it skipped over Spike and myself.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
You guys need your bleeding out checks.
Yep, so I'm going to back it up to Spike, make a vigor check.
Sorry, I thought it was going to be somewhere else.
Look at that.
Woo!
You have stopped bleeding out. You are just unconscious.
All right, time for me to die.
All right, go ahead and make yours.
Oh, we're good.
Oh.
My butt puckered on that for a second.
Oh.
All right, you are no longer bleeding out, and you remained shaken and vulnerable. And now, Spike doesn't do anything. So just so that way it'll skip you, since you don't have to make any more rolls. I'll mark you as incapacitated. Same with Credo. And then this lady. She uses her... Yep, she's going to throw a javelin, her second javelin, at Mr. Thid. And she apparently has gotten too full of herself. And she's going to try and turn a failure into a success. And she does. Causing no damage to Thid. The other beast,
lady.
the other beast tamer, no longer shaken.
I'd really like you to fail just one of your shaken checks. It hasn't happened at all this game yet.
No, it hasn't. All right.
Cool. That's a cool new mod.
What's that?
I said that's a cool new mod. The never fail a shaking check.
It's the cheating DM mod.
All
Yeah.
right.
Cheryl says he cheats.
So only one of them hit you, but the one that does hit you is a raise.
Yep.
And that's going to be 2 wounds.
We are going to try to soak that.
And, oh, that is going to be no wounds. All right. That takes us to Blizz.
All right. She's up in my grill. She is. But we've got this thing still, so...
Rinse and repeat.
Yep. It's working. Spending the extra 2 power points.
All right. Hits them both.
There we go.
Okay. So first we're going to hit her. Then we're going to hit him. And none of them have any bennies left.
Nobody has any bennies left.
It's very dry.
All
Threw my
right.
Chevy to the Benny. The
Blaze
Benny was dry.
to Thid.
All right. So I'm not a great healer. I can use mass healing. It has a star by it instead of a.
You have to
Nope.
be legendary to do that.
That would be why I can't do it. Never mind. Cool. Okay.
Both of them look to be pretty stable at the moment.
So Thid's gonna try 2 actions. First
Okay.
one, attempt to heal Spike Lee. And I don't get it.
Ooh.
So he gets rather frustrated because more friends are dying.
As soon as we-
He is going to reach into his. He's going to unholster his Masterwork Warhammer
Okay.
and slide down to this chick that just or just tried to hit him with the javelin. It's going to go to this side of her. And take a wild attack on her. Just tears in his eyes. More friends die. And a +1 to damage. Cool. And he hits her. Smack. And
Ooh, does nothing to her.
does nothing.
All right.
Oh boy.
So here it is. Big time. He steps in closer. And he is swinging a chain. Just a chain, no body on it. That body's lying in 2 pieces over top of Kratos. But he still looks angry. And he just barely hits Thid.
Shouldn't you have made a check to shaken first?
Ah, that is correct. Let me do that before we do...
Fuck. If any time would have been the time for that to
Doesn't
fucking
matter.
work. It doesn't matter. It's okay, you're just shaking.
You're
He
only
is-
shaken.
He is orc and not giant.
He is... This guy is a giant.
Okay, so I need my giant for parry activated,
Ah,
which raises my parry to 11 instead of 9.
which would have
So
been
he
a
would
miss.
have missed.
All right, well then, we'll take off that shaken. And what are
Yay.
you vulnerable from?
I did a wild attack last
Okay.
turn.
All right. Looks like Thid is
Holy
up
shit.
first.
We've got bennies.
Bennies.
And I have to refresh my screen because Thid is still showing like way the hell away.
Yeah.
And my guy didn't move all the way across by the looks of it.
So what
It's
is
not
this
looking
guy's-
good, folks.
What is this guy's reach? 5?
No,
He
he moved him to your old location.
yeah. His
Huh?
his reach is 1. On my map, you were still up here, not where you're at. I had to refresh.
Okay,
so
so
he's
he should
actually-
be somewhere over here. Yeah.
He would
Okay,
actually
that
be
makes
right
sense. I was like, damn, he's got a long ass chain that he's just swinging around, but that makes sense. Cool. All right. Well,
Big old dick.
now Thid's really in it right now. So
Fit is in the shit.
Oh man.
It's shown as Crusher's turn.
Yeah, it's
Not sure why he
showing,
did
but
that.
I hadn't gone.
There we go.
So to Thid right now, he doesn't see Bliss. Two of his friends are incapacitated in front of him.
You just
And
keep
he's-
seeing icicles just jumping, like blasts of ice.
and so he knows Blizz is there somewhere, but he feels rather alone. So this guy's range from me more than an inch. So he's gonna stand and bang, I guess. He's going to move here as to not provoke from either one, right?
Correct.
And it's gonna focus fire on. He's gonna see how hard this giant's skin really is. So he'll take 2 attacks, both being wild, at the big man.
The giant.
Yep. Sorry, I'm trying to get all my things clicked. Just with giant faux parry, it only affects my defenses and not my offenses against giants.
Correct.
Correct.
Correct. Okay. I thought so, but I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, look at that.
So with the raid, not gonna do it.
And you got
Second
a Benny
attack.
if you want it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it.
Okay.
'Cause I'm in the
And
shit
your second
now.
attack.
So second attack, doop, doop. Again, wild attack, -2. Hit, no raise, nothing. Yeah, that's his turn.
All right. That takes us to the one over here by Blizz. She is going to try and become unshaken. She does. So she is doing that. That thing that she does. And she goes for it. And she misses. Then it's his turn. And you know what? He's going to try and hit you all 3 times that he can go, because he is
And
really mad.
Kristen, you only cast protection on Kratos, correct?
Correct.
Thanks.
Well, I mean, you've got your giant faux parry turned on, right?
Yeah.
All
I'll
right.
give you a net of +1 because of the gang up.
Here it goes. Oh, his first one misses. Then he
Bing, right off his shield.
does it again. He is just sitting there and he is banging the ground all around you, smacking it up. And his third one, wild attack with a -4. He rolls. Oh,
Oh, that spike chain floats to the bottom of the sea.
no,
Oh,
because it's wrapped around him. He can't lose it.
shit.
It's actually part of it's actually like his skin has grown around parts of it. But the bad news is his friend across from you, you duck that last swing as he brings it around low trying to catch you. And you manage to like leap over it at the last second and it nails the orc behind you.
Dwarf Double Dutch champion.
3 years running.
Why did it not? Okay, it did apply the wounds. Oh, I know what's wrong. I didn't have wounds displayed on her token. There we go. Now I can see her wounds. All right. Then it is the one who just got shaken. and hit by her. Holy crap! That was a big roll.
Crazy, you passed another shake and...
I don't know what's up with the dice tonight.
Oh my god, I'm so surprised.
You're gonna have to add those mods to when I'm running games so that I can cheat better.
All right. After being hit by the big guy, she decides that discretion is the better part of valor, and she will provoke from you, Thid, as she takes off in this direction.
So Thid ducks down, dodging that last chain, and as he sees her run off, he will lash out at her ankles and roll. I did not target her. Oh,
That's okay, as long as you target her for the damage.
Damage, okay.
Let's see. That's
raise.
2 raises instead of 1, or instead of 3, but it doesn't matter for the
though.
damage. All right. So as she goes to take off, as an afterthought, you whip your hammer around, crushing her chest. And she staggers and is standing there shaken again.
Dang, she just took a whole mess of wounds. Yay.
All right. But you stopped her escape cold. And she is not vulnerable anymore, though.
Alright, staying within the range there. Let's see what I can do with this. I was gonna try to clip her too.
Now, if you do that, you're clipping Credo from that angle.
Oh, that's Kratos' body I'm trying to clip. Never mind.
I mean,
Just aim it
go
like
for
2
it.
foot in the air. Like
I
where
ain't
you
got
would
the
miss him.
PowerPoints. I ain't got the PowerPoints to avoid hitting him.
Mm.
I got the PowerPoints to do one last kaboom.
Still got a Benny.
Ooh. Sorry, Spike.
I can adjust it to where Spike doesn't get hit. All right, let's see. Why didn't it adjust the template angle?
Yep. So just delete it and draw new.
Ah, that's frustrating. All right. Hack.
You hit all of them.
We know I can hit them both with the template.
Yep, there you go.
I'm not going to
There
spend
you
3.5
go.
days just
Thank you.
drawing out this template.
Hey, look at that.
You know what, James? This is why you don't have any friends.
I mean, there's you guys.
Dang.
I mean,
didn't
and the
stutter.
others. Spinning that extra PowerPoint.
That is a success.
No.
All right.
Would
She
11 make
takes the
that?
hit.
Would 11 make Crusher shaken just on the off chance because I didn't hit my +1?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
like 15 or something crazy.
All right. So we're going to do this for her. And she is out of the fight. As her guts get busted.
And then since I didn't have to spend that Benny on that power, I am getting back 5 power points.
All right. And as your turn ends, this
Fuck.
one is going to try and escape. However, as she goes to take off, Thid, see if you can stop her.
Try it again. I'll actually target her this time. I could do a wild attack with an attack of opportunity, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a modifier. It's not
Right.
like a called
Right.
shot.
Gotcha. But actually what I need to do first is we are now into round 7, so my fighting die goes down a step.
As does mine.
And Kratos.
Yep, and my protection goes away too.
So let me redo this because it's still showing it as a D10. There we go. Wild attack. And then +1 for damage. No whammies.
Hit with a raise.
I mean, that was a whammy.
2 wounds for her.
And she drops. All right. Thid, it is actually your turn. Oh, she's got a Benny.
We're so surprised.
I was surprised.
You didn't realize you got the Black Joker?
I forgot I got the Black Joker. All right, so she is unconscious, out of the fight. Now it is Thid's turn.
All right. Sure is Thid's turn, huh? Okay. So Thid, so you're not visible yet, Blizz?
Nope, not for another
Right,
round
that's fine.
after this one.
I just don't see you. So I
You see a hazy
saw
outline.
I saw the cone of cold come this way though, so I don't want to rotate around that side. So 2 actions. I'll try it again. Try to heal this fucking plant. I guess I don't need to target her. Add a -2, which has been my bane. And I failed
You're right.
it again. Is my wife worth a Benny?
It's as if you should.
Virtual currency.
It's as if you should raise that science die and stop multi-action trying to heal.
Yeah, and that's what I was debating on, but I couldn't do the math in my head at how beneficial it was, and I didn't know if I was going to die to this guy in 1 round. So, I'll do that next, but I'll spend a Benny on my wife. Not worth it. You're not worth that Benny. Alright. Thid's jar of Vaseline's empty, and he's really sad about that, and he's going to swing out at Whistle Dick.
If there's any time to hit a raise, it's right now.
I
Like
did
that.
it.
Now roll some damage.
That's like
God, I suck so
Oh.
much.
Oh. Not enough. And no bennies left for you. Blizz.
All right. Well, knowing my invisibility is about to be up, we're going to take out a scroll. And I am going to summon an ally with my first action.
Did it happen to be a cleric?
No.
Nope.
I don't have that one. So I don't know if that'll actually click over. No, it does not. Okay. But an attendant will show up right there next to Thid.
Okay, I'm going to give you control of him.
Do I have to make a spellcasting roll on that?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, -2 from that, it's still a raise. I don't think raises do anything on that, but it's okay.
All right, so you successfully summon the attendant,
Which is going to try to whap this dude.
and you have control of him.
I don't even see him. Is there an attendant on the screen? Oh. I do not see him. So let me refresh real quick.
Okay.
We'll be AFK for just a second.
All right. Do you see him now?
Well, I'm still loading in. I do. I see him now, which I will grab him. And claw this guy with the attendant, because he gets one action.
Oh, and he misses horribly.
That's okay.
All
And
right.
then for my second action, I am bolting, spending 2 additional power points to up the damage. I'll remember my -2 this time.
Damn.
If only that was on the fucking damage roll.
Right? If only this were like other games with raises where each of those raises counted as an additional one. But before damage finalizes, I do have to click the extra d6, so
Yep.
don't. Oh, and I forgot my +1. Oh well.
All right. He is going to try and soak it. And he does.
And +1 wanted to move that to another wound.
No.
Okay.
Let me check. No.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Oh, he doesn't get his wound modifier to soak? That's fun.
He's enraged.
Nice. Well, at least something else is hopefully getting his attention too.
All right. He is still angry at this dwarf. So he is going to do 4 or 3 attacks, not 4. And his first one is a miss. His second one,
Make sure you got your giant parry on.
It is.
that's why he's missing.
Yeah, I'm normally a 9, so.
And his third one, he's got to hit eventually, right? And he does not do anything. He's just pounding the ground all around you. All right. It is his turn again. Thanks to the vagaries of the cards. And he is still trying to go to town because he is just so angry.
Oh no,
Just-
my summon ally does have resilient.
Third is just standing there, like hoping something else happens. Just he doesn't know where Blizz is. He hasn't even seen the ally. He's just standing there and just trying his best.
All right, he goes ape shit, and he is turning the ground around you to just piles of dirt. He's kicking it up so fast. Thid.
Oh yeah. Good. So there's, I guess. Okay. So it's gonna cast a spell. Boost trait. Try to boost my science, right? My science raises my healing.
Yes, science is
Because
your
I'm an
casting roll.
Yeah. Okay.
By
so
2 die types.
goes up to.
A D10.
That's cool. Bad part. I have 3 power points left. So I can get 1 heal off, hopefully. But that's the end of its turn.
All right. That takes us to Blizz.
All right. We'll have the attendant swing wildly twice.
And his other swing.
We'll have the attendant miss wildly twice.
Twice.
Oh, he hits.
Holy crap.
But not enough to hurt him.
The attendant has done more damage to this thing than I have.
All right. I have PowerPoints, so I'm going to use them. I am going to cast 2 bolts.
All right.
With my last 2 PowerPoints.
Look at that. But it doesn't hit him very hard.
Right. Big money, no whammy.
Oh.
Oh,
I believe that was a no whammy. Yep.
that was all of the whammy, and I am out of PowerPoints.
Indeed, you are. And it's your turn.
And I am also no longer invisible.
All right. So, what are you going to do then?
All right, well, first, the attendant is going to do what the attendant does. And it is going to try to... I don't think grappling would work. Let's see. It's actually going to try to make it distracted by just like yanking on one of its chains.
All right. So, that is going to be. Oh, that'll be an unskilled attempt because it doesn't actually have the skill.
Drat. I was hoping for athletics, but worst thing they
actually, yeah, I would say athletics would be okay.
Okay.
And it's against his athletics. Let's see what he gets. And you do successfully distract him.
Awesome. And then let's see here. What do I have? I do not have anything other than some bolts for my hand crossbow and this halberd. So
You don't have to be right next to him with the halberd. It has reach.
let's get, let's reach 1.
Yep. So you can reach out 2 inches.
Okay, so that should be good there. Just double checking.
Yep.
Oh, I could be even further back, but that'll work. I'm outside of its reach, correct?
No. I mean, if you're close enough to hit it with your reach, he's close enough to hit
Okay.
it.
Well,
Because
that's
he does
fine.
have reach.
But the gang up will still count, right?
I don't know. Go ahead and add a +2 from
Okay.
battle rolls.
Thank you. Halberd. +2. Wild attack.
That is a hit. And a
With a
raise.
raise.
Oh. That is enough to shake him.
That's good enough for me for the moment.
All right. His turn. Oops, I got to select a token before I click the macro. And he gets it. And he is still angry at this dwarf. Wild attack with the -4. Oh, he may have actually hit. He did succeed. He hits on his first one. And Thid takes a shaken result. He swings a second time. So he whips that chain back around. And, oh, I got to think about this one. As he brings it back around, he doesn't yank on it fast enough, and he ends up dragging the spike chain across himself. So let's see what he does to himself. That would be enough for a wound. He is going to try and soak it. And he does not. And if you thought he couldn't be any madder, now he looks really mad. Wild, -4, roll. Oh, and this time he really gets a piece of Thid. Wait, nope.
Oof.
Hold on, that was against the wrong person. All right, total was 15.
That's a hit with a raise still.
Okay.
Yep.
And only causes 1 wound to Thid. Then it's Thid's turn. He hit you. But he's not looking good. You are still shaken. So you can try and run away. Oh, oh, wait a second.
Shaken.
Hold on. No, he couldn't have... that
He wouldn't
wound
have
goes
been
away.
able to take that third one
Yeah,
because he shook himself.
he shook himself. So you are not shaken.
I want to be wounded. He hit me first time to
I already
shake me.
removed the wound.
Right,
All
but
right.
didn't he shake me before?
Yeah, you'd still be shaken.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are still shaken. But if you wanted
And
to get
then-
away, you could. Because he can't swing at you.
And the shaken condition only lets me do what? It only lets
3
me move.
actions or movement.
Okay. Ooh. So let me move over to the other side of Liz and close enough to Credo. And then, what would it be to identify him? I guess we haven't done this yet.
That would
Is that
be a common knowledge.
That's a free action, correct? So I can do that.
Yep. All right. You know that he is a cave giant. Not cave troll, cave giant.
Okay.
No special abilities other than they are known for their rage. And they get mad at the drop of a hat.
Okay.
Oh, he's
Would
not
I know
nice.
anything about susceptibility or anything to fire?
He is not particularly susceptible more than anything else.
Okay, and he's not like immune to it either, or any
No.
DR like stuff? Okay, cool. And that'll end my turn.
Blizz.
All right. The attendant is going to stand and bang with it. We're going to wild attack, 2 attacks. Get the attendant up here.
And I'll have a +1 from the gang up right.
Yep,
it'll have
because
+1
I'm...
now.
Well, because I'm there in melee
Yes.
with it, with the halberd.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, you'll have a +1.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear him say
Yeah.
yes.
That is a hit. But doesn't hurt him.
right? Let's see, I didn't hit the -2, so I'll just say it was a single attack, and then I'm going to swing twice with this halberd. And swing at the thing. 1 second. Okay. Sorry. All right. 2 swings. Halberd. -1. Wild attack.
That's a hit. And it shakes him again, and he goes down. The ground shakes as he falls, and that's where we'll pick up next time. We went a little long today, but I don't think they would have been happy if I cut the fight off in the middle of it.
Oh, hell no, not with 2 people down and everything else.
Yeah,
But
that
yeah.
was kind of a cliffhanger there.
Blizz holds up the halberd over his head and screams, "Who's next?"
And with that, we'll see you guys next week. Have a great one.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Is it going to stop?
Never gonna stop.
Can't stop.
Let you down.
Won't stop.
Okay, it finally stopped. No, seriously, I hit stop.